Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DLloyd. So we are here for week number 1, you guys, of our Utah State NCAA 14 Dynasty Mode series. So we are taking on the Maryland Terrapins in our very first game, taking them on at Bird Stadium here in Maryland. They have an 83 overall. We are, of course, a 77 overall, but this should still be a very good and a very interesting matchup, which is going down on Saturday night. So we got the all-white uniforms on, and you see Maryland with the all-black uniforms on, but then right away, first play from scrimmage, they get a 16-yard completion right here. This is Hills taking off running. He's going to end up lowering his shoulder, runs over one of our defenders, and he ends up picking up a first down. So right here it is 2nd and 12, taking a shot down the field, but we come through with a huge interception. That is Cameron Haney right there, going up, getting the foot down in bounds as well. Look at this one again, a great interception, and we're going to take over with the football. So we go with the triple option to start things off. We're going to pitch it off to Mays, and he ends up barely picking up a first down. So the very next play, we go with a play action. This is going to be Kent Myers rolling out to his right, but then he gets brought down for a sack. So now it's going to be 3rd and 21. We're trying to get a first down somehow, but we end up checking it down. They dropped everybody back. We end up breaking one tackle, but we're definitely going to be a lot short of that first down marker. So we do punt the ball back to Maryland. They take over now. Right here it is 2nd and 5, and they find a receiver down the middle of the field. That's going to be a first down and more. A total gain of 27 on that one as they cross over into Utah State territory. The next play, they go right back to the middle of the field. Another first down. 2nd and 11 now. Hill's looking to his left, and he ends up checking it down to the middle of the field once again. So they get a gain of 9. Right now it is 3rd and 1. Hill's dropping back. He's going to find his running back, but they're just barely going to be able to pick up a first down. So keeping the drive alive for Maryland. 1st and 10 now. Hills has plenty of time. He's going right back to the middle of the field. That's going to be another reception, and Maryland is down to about the 5-yard line. Right here it is 2nd and goal. They're going to hand it off to the running back up the middle. That is Ty Johnson getting into the end zone for a touchdown. The Maryland Terrapins are going to score first, so they are up 7-0 in this ball game. Now we are on offense, and this is going to be Kent Myers taking off running, but he gets brought down from behind. Still able to pick up a gain of 9, however. Right here, we're going to hand it off to Devontae Mays. He takes this one up the middle. That's going to be a gain of 7, and that's going to be a first down. The very next play, we go with the QB read, and Kent Myers keeps this one himself. Jukes past a couple of defenders and then slides down safely. All that, he still picked up a first down. So now it is 2nd and 10. Kent Myers sees the pressure, he's able to throw it. Look at Devontae Mays spin past a defender, run over another defender, and then pick up a first down. There's just something about power backs in this game that I love for whatever reason. Right here, we're going to check it down to our receiver. End up getting a gain of 11 out of that one. 1st and 10, we go with the QB read. This is going to be Kent Myers keeping it, juking to the outside, and Myers is gone. You guys taking off down the sideline. Nobody is going to catch him. That is a 29-yard touchdown run from our leading quarterback, or our leader, who is our quarterback. But anyway, 7-7 is the score. This is Maryland with the football here in the second quarter. Right away, they're going to find their receiver on the left side of the field. That's going to be a first down. Going right back to the left right here, but the pass is going to go out of bounds. So 3rd and 10 now. Perry Hills drops back. He finds his target down the middle of the field, and we are pretty much getting eaten alive down the middle of the field during this ball game. Right here, there's going to be Edmonds making that reception. We're able to come up, make a stop. Maryland has to punt the football. So now we have it 2nd and 6 right here. Kent Myers just weaving through the defense, picks up a first down. Right here it is 2nd and 10. We handed it off to Mays, but he goes absolutely nowhere on that carry. So now it is 3rd and 9. Kent Myers dropping back, sees somebody down the field, but didn't really trust in his arm, end up checking it down instead, and we will be forced to punt the football back to Maryland. So 2nd and 10, Maryland is trying to go ahead and take the lead again. You see Perry Hills taking off, picking up a first down. They are getting nearer and nearer to midfield. Right here, Perry Hills takes a shot down the field on the corner route. He's going to find his receiver for a gain of about 32 yards. Right here, Hills taking off, running again, getting past our linebacker, and then he will be brought down from behind, but he gets a gain of 12. So time winding down here in the second quarter, 55 seconds remaining, finding the guy Jacobs III, making that reception. Now from the 5-yard line, Hill tosses it out to the running back, Edmonds, breaking out of a tackle, and then Edmonds is into the end zone for a touchdown. So we are trailing 14-7. 45 seconds remain here in the second quarter. We drop back, but Kent Myers does get brought down for a sack. So now it is 2nd and 17, 20 seconds remain. We're going to go ahead and try to take a shot down the field, lobbing this one up, and this one's going to be caught by our target Roberts, breaking a couple of tackles as well. He's going to be brought down. That is a gain of 63 yards, but we only have 10 seconds left in the half. Lobbing this one up to the other side, and this one is going to be picked off for an interception. That will take us to halftime, you guys. So the score is 14-7. We are trailing. You see the stats right here. Definitely need to get our rushing yards up and our passing yards up. Only 102 yards passing here in the first half, but we do get the football first here in the third quarter. First play, we go with the QB read. This is Kent Myers taking off. He ends up getting a gain of about 5 or 6 yards. Right here we go with a play action. Kent Myers sees the pressure, looking to his left, and he almost throws an interception. That would have been a huge mistake because nobody else was over there. That probably would have resulted into a pick 6. So Maryland has the football in the next possession. Look at this. This is going to be Cameron Haney again coming up with another interception. That is his second interception of the ball game, you guys. A great pick right there, giving us the football in great field position. So right here, Kent Myers looking to his left. He's going to find Houston. He makes that reception, runs over a defender, and then gets pushed out of bounds. The very next play, we're going to go ahead and roll out to our right. Kent Myers is going to decide to keep this one himself, and he is spinning his way into the end zone for a touchdown. This game is all tied up at 14 apiece, you guys. So we're definitely hanging in there with Maryland, and we're looking to come out of here with a victory. So Maryland has the football. They're going to go ahead and check it down to the middle of the field once again. They pick up a first down. Right here, they hand it off to Edmonds, and look how much room he has to run, taking this one past midfield, and they are now in Utah State territory. The very next play, they go with a slip screen. We're unable to make the tackle, and they end up picking up a gain of 12. So another first down for Maryland. Right here, Perry Hill's looking to his left. He's going to find his guy. That's going to be another first down. They keep moving the chains on this possession, but somehow we need to try to go ahead and hold them off to a field goal at least. We start off with a good start right there, tackling them for a loss of 3. Right here, it is 3rd and 13. Perry Hills cannot find an open receiver, and eventually he does get brought down for a sack, a true cover sack. Maryland has to attempt the field goal. This one is right down the middle and just barely has enough strength to it. So 17-14 is the score. 2:45 remaining here in the second quarter. Right away, we get brought down for a sack. Didn't want to force that bubble screen. So now it is 2nd and 14. Checking this one down, and we're not going to get any yards whatsoever. So now it is 3rd and 13. The pressure is coming. There is an open receiver. We're able to find Rodriguez. He makes the catch, gets past that defender. Rodriguez ends up being brought down at about the 23-yard line. A huge play right there as we're going to try to score. We're at least in field goal range. So we go with the triple option. Go ahead and toss this one out to Devontae Mays. He picks up a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Kent Myers sees the pressure. He gets sacked, and that is definitely going to hurt us. So now it is 3rd and 12. Pressure is coming again. We're stepping up into the pocket, deciding to run it. And look at this. Kent Myers ends up picking up a first down. Scrambles for 15. However, he does get injured on the play. So the backup quarterback comes in the game. We go ahead and go with the halfback draw. Look at Mays just lowering his shoulder, taking this one inside the 5-yard line. The very next play to start the fourth quarter, Kent Myers is back in the game, but he comes in and throws an interception in the end zone. His second pick of the ball game, you guys, and things are not looking good. We definitely need our defense to come through and make a stop. So we're looking at a 3rd and 5 right here. They're going with the slip screen. We're reading all the way, and this one ends up falling incomplete. So our defense does their job, gets the offense back on the field, and we have pretty good field position. We need to at least somehow manage to get in the field goal range. 2nd and 4 right here, going with the QB read. We're going to keep it with Kent Myers. He's taking this one to the outside, and he will end up running out of bounds around the 32-yard line. 2nd and 10 now. Kent Myers looking to his right. He's going to find Rodriguez, who makes that reception, and we are now inside of the red zone. So slowly but surely, we are driving down the field. Kent Myers goes with the smash play right here. Then he ends up fumbling the football, and we are so lucky. We end up recovering this one. So that is pretty good right here. So now it is 2nd and 20 right here. Kent Myers looking down the middle of the field. He finds Houston. He fumbles the football, and once again, we are lucky that we're able to recover it. 3rd and 6 now, going with the slip screen. We're going to find Hunt, the backup running back, and he barely picks up a first down. That is definitely good. 1st and goal, 3 minutes ago in the ball game. We're going to hand it off to Mays. He's trying to lower his shoulder, but he is brought down at about the 2-yard line. Here we come out in the wishbone offense, but then we get brought down from behind 3rd and goal. We're going to go ahead, go no huddle, try to run the exact same play and see if we can make the correct read. So we end up keeping it with the quarterback, and that is the wrong read, and we end up paying for it, get brought down in the backfield for a loss of 2 yards. Now we have to go ahead and attempt a field goal, and this kick is going to be good. So game all tied up at 17 apiece. 1:37 remains in the ball game. Maryland goes with the slip screen, and look at this mean stiff arm by Emmons. Breaks the tackle, gets down the field, and goes out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. So right away, they are pretty much near midfield. Right here, Hills takes a shot down the field, and look at this. He throws an interception to our senior Gray, who makes that big-time pick, big-time play right there. We take over on offense with the minute 21 remaining in this ball game. So 1st and 10. Kent Myers takes a shot down the field, finds a receiver, but they rule him out of bounds. But we're going to go ahead, and this play would be reviewed. So we're looking to see if his foot was down in bounds. I'm going to leave this one up to you guys. It was definitely close, definitely questionable right there. You could look at it. But in terms of what the ruling was, they actually reversed it. So they give us credit for the catch. They said his foot was down in bounds. We are going to take it. I'm not even tripping off it whatsoever. So had the ball in great field position. Right here, we check it down to Williams. He makes a nice juke move. He gets a gain of about 9 yards. 2nd and inches. We go with the QB read. We make the correct read right there. And this is Kent Myers taking off. He gets brought down from behind. But now we are in field goal range. So now we got to go ahead and try to line this kick up. So we hand off to Mays right here. He's going to do his job. Put this one right down the middle. Come out in the field goal formation. They call the timeout trying to ice the kicker, but then you really can't ice it because all we got to do is kick this one straight, and we do just that right down the middle. Game-winning field goal is good, and we end up winning this game 20-17. We are 1-0 to start off this season, to start off this dynasty. You guys definitely on the right foot. Kent Myers threw 2 picks, but he was 15 for 21, end up winning player of the game. And then Cameron Haney had one heck of a game as well with 2 interceptions that he ended up grabbing. Kent Myers 15 for 21, like I said, 265, no touchdowns through the air, did have 2 interceptions and was sacked 5 times. But when you look at his rushing stats, 16 carries, 78 yards, and made up those 2 picks with those 2 touchdowns. So he had a very good game. Like I said, Cameron Haney, he came through with those 2 picks, and I'm definitely liking this team. I'm liking what we could do down the road. But that is all I have for this episode. As always, I definitely hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and leave this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy D Lloyd. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Peace.
When the time's right, I light up and ride off in sunsets and Corvettes, like I'm the plug and you don't know. Well, why I do these things and I don't know. Just trying to go and prove myself to be one of the best.